The government's plan to limit access to Jobseeker support for 18 and 19-year-olds has triggered concerns about rising poverty and hardship. The Greens say there aren't enough jobs available for the more than 4,000 teenagers expected to become ineligible. But the Prime Minister says he's determined to curb benefit dependency. Political correspondent Zane Small reports.
A grey day in the capital to match the reaction of punters we spoke to about the government's policy of limiting access to benefit support for 18 and 19-year-olds.
I don't think it's a great idea, to be fair.
I think it's harsh and it's going to cause big problems.
But the Prime Minister insists it will ultimately help young people.
Setting up an expectation that it's okay just to drift on to an unemployment benefit or to Jobseeker is not right. We're not doing the right thing by New Zealand for the long term.
From November 2026, 18 and 19-year-olds without dependent children will have to pass a new parental assistance test to qualify for Jobseeker support. If the applicant's parents earn more than $65,500 a year, they will not be eligible, and their parents will be expected to look after them.
The salary threshold is quite low for parents. I think those parents having to support 18, 19-year-olds will put an extra burden on families who are already doing it pretty tough.
I understand that the government's trying to reconfigure, however, for young people there doesn't appear to be, and as I live in Wellington, particularly in the Wellington area, work for them.
The unemployment rate in Wellington has been rising over the past year. For example, the largest portion of the public service workforce is in the capital, and the latest data from the Public Service Commission shows there were about 2,000 fewer full-time employees in March compared to the same time last year.
The truth is that there's simply not enough jobs for young people out there at the moment. The government should be focusing on creating jobs as opposed to punishing young people.
To encourage young people to find work, the government is introducing a new bonus payment of $1,000 for eligible 18 to 24-year-olds on Jobseeker support who stay off the benefit for at least 1 year. That payment will be available from October 2026.
We are saying to our young people under the age of 25 that work matters. It's so much more beneficial for you than going on to a life of welfare.
The young people that we serve here at Kickback, look, they are looking for work. They are applying for jobs. They are getting rejected over and over again, told that they don't have the experience, told that they don't have the right level of training.
Barriers to the workforce that young beneficiaries will have to break through to get their $1,000 bonus.
Zane's with us now. Kia ora, Zane. So the former Reserve Bank Governor, Adrian Orr, is getting an extra $400,000 from the government. Why?
Yeah, that's right. Remember, Adrian Orr stepped down suddenly earlier this year, and there was a lot of mystery and confusion around that. It later emerged that he quit in response to the central bank's funding being cut. And yet today it was revealed in the Reserve Bank's annual report that $416,000 has been set aside for Adrian Orr as a restraint of trade payment. And that's on top of his total remuneration of $766,000, meaning his final pay package for the year is going to be over $1 million. A spokesperson for the central bank said it was to protect the confidential information that Adrian Orr was privy to in that role as Governor of the Reserve Bank. And the Prime Minister was asked this afternoon if the scale of that payment was appropriate, but he wouldn't comment, saying ultimately it was signed off by the Reserve Bank's board.
OK, Zane, thank you.